Go ahead.
So that swim coach, yeah, wasn't, and he's basically teaching me how to swim. Like freestyle, I was lifting my head up out of the water, wasn't breathing
Yeah.
out of the side, and now I'm doing uh, great on my freestyle. I'm doing like 135s to 140s.
On the hundreds.
Yeah, on the hundreds
Yeah,
for
that's
freestyle.
solid. That ain't great. Just so
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
not. Yeah. That's
what's great.
like 125 to 113, like 115.
Great is sub 115.
Yeah.
Just so you know, right? You still
I
20
meant
seconds
great as in
away.
I've skyrocketed. That's what
You're
I meant
fine,
is
brother. I'm not trying to. I just want to make sure that you
yeah,
understand what we expect,
yeah,
because I like a lot of people. Like I got somebody right now I'm working with. They went from 210 down to 140. That's 30 seconds,
yeah,
right? And they were trying to tell me how close they were. And I said, well, we 40 seconds away, bro. We 35 seconds away from getting to
yeah,
where we need to be. Like, I don't really care where you started. I just care where you finish. And if that takes you some time, so don't worry about it. But I just want to make sure that you understand, like, look, we're going for sub 115s. That's what we're
yeah.
trying to get to.
And I mean, I've that what I was saying is I've skyrocketed, but like I told him what I want to do for the program, and when he left Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I was on my own, so I just did the 10-100s. But he hasn't been having me do like 10-100s. Like he'll some days he'll have me do like 4 200s, and then I'll do 5 100s.
Mm-hmm.
Today he had me do a 1,650-yard swim,
Mm-hmm.
and I did it in like 29 minutes. But
So understand this. If you got a swim coach that's working with you, I take it he swam. He was
yeah,
a
he's
swimmer.
yeah.
So my program, I tell everybody this. These 10-100s is the baseline. If
Right.
you want to get fast swimming, if you swim the 10-100s, it's pretty much bulletproof. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want you to think that that's the cat's meow. It's the best swimming program in the world. It's not the best swimming
yeah,
program in the world. It's just the most simplest to understand swimming program where you can be effective and cut your times down. I got somebody right now that's working with a professional swim coach.
yeah.
They got that person swimming 4,800 yards a day. Okay, 4,800 meters a day. And they keep calling me saying, hey, it ain't your program. I said, listen, man, if you got a professional swim coach and you swimming twice as much as I'm asking you to swim, then it has to be better than what I'm doing. I
Right,
just can't, in my program, like I can't write down on a piece of paper some 4,800-yard workout and
right.
expect people to be able to like functionally get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just curious about like reining him in. If I was just kind of rolling with the punches. Like he
You're
wasn't really
good.
listening. But
You're
if he's
good.
good, then I'll leave it.
Yeah, man, because
Um,
he knows what you want to do, right?
yeah,
So here's what I'm gonna tell you. You swim 1,600 a day. That's great, right? You're swimming 200s, 400s. You're swimming 100. That's great. All of that is great because here's what we're doing. We're building a base of swimming.
yeah,
So then when we want to ratchet up the speed, we already got a solid base of swimming. It's easy. My dude, my top dude that I got, the wrestler dude, last summer, literally went from 150 hundreds in 7 weeks down to 106s. But he was already in world-class shape. He didn't have a huge base in swimming, but he was a big wrestler. He'd been wrestling in MMA the whole time. But like that's an anomaly, right? To go from 150s to down to 106s. But like for you, I mean, dude, I failed swimming in Naval Academy my freshman year. Failed it. And then I was pissed because I could swim really well. I just couldn't swim freestyle.
yeah,
And so the test was 100 freestyle, and I could only swim about 15 yards freestyle before I fell out of the drown. And I had to go to my breaststroke. Okay. But then I started swimming, and so then I swam every day, and I validated my junior year. I validated the 1 mile swim. I didn't have to take swimming, but then I still wasn't fast until I got with a master swim dude, and he was like, yo, we swim in intervals every day. And then literally in 3 weeks, I went from swimming like a 930 mile and a half or a 500-yard swim down to a 500. So don't worry about the fact that you're doing something different. If you got a coach and they coaching you and you getting better, just keep eating.
cool. Yeah, like my that leads into so I started getting good at like getting good at the intervals for doing the freestyle. So I do the CSS in the afternoon, and it sucks. It sucks ass. Like it's like I was doing the 50s and I'm cooking myself. Like,
okay, so real quick,
yeah.
do you know the key to swimming a fast 500-yard side stroke?
I was thinking it's like mostly the kickoff, because that's what I've seen from like Stu Smith.
You have to cover at least half the pool underwater, and we're trying to cover 3/4 of the pool at least for the first 5 laps.
Yeah.
So like sucking your oxygen, like then you only got to pull. Like right now I can pull 2 times and be across the pool, but I'm starting 3/4 of the way across the pool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know why I was getting irritated because like I was watching Stu Smith's videos, and like the pull, I'm making it almost halfway, and it's the stroke count of the kids he's got like doing 4 or 5 strokes, and I'm doing all of that. Like I'm doing 4 or 5 strokes, but I come back and it's like I'm doing the 50s, and it's like 55 to a minute.
Don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it. How long you been swimming side stroke?
2-3 weeks.
How long you been swimming?
3 months, 3.5 months.
Okay. How long has Stu Smith been swimming side stroke?
I have no idea.
Like 35 years, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like me, right? Like I get in the pool and swim side stroke, it looked different. I've been swimming side stroke since 1991 when I got to the Naval Academy.
Yeah.
So don't worry about where you're at right now. Okay. Don't just keep getting better, man. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. You swimming slow freestyle. Like I swam a 12600 the other day, not even really putting out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not a fast swimmer. I'm a big bulky dude. I don't go well through the water. So when you get your swims down, when you get that 100 down to 115, I guarantee you that side stroke will come down. We don't worry about side stroke that much. When you start swimming really fast freestyle, the side stroke will come down naturally, man. And you'll get in better condition. You'll be fine. Don't stress about none of that stuff right now.
I mean, like body weight. That's another thing I was going to ask is, well, like I'm losing a lot of weight. Like I'm losing some weeks it's 2 pounds a week. Some days it's 4 pounds a week.
So take your shirt off and stand up. All right, you good. Put your shirt back on. You good. What are you doing for upper body strength?
I got a body weight. I've got a coach, personal trainer for my body weight stuff.
Okay, so we need a little bit more. I'm not gonna say how many pull-ups you doing right now.
I'm doing they're assisted pull-ups. Like if I do an unassisted, I could probably crank out maybe 30.
Okay, so you still building on that too?
Yeah, I'm building on everything.
So that's fine. Look, don't worry about your weight. Okay, how much are you eating right now?
I mean, a lot more than I was eating before I started the program. Like the pasta.
Okay.
I usually eat oatmeal in the mornings, and then I eat 3 times a day. I'm eating the pasta, just a mound of pasta every time.
Are you eating pasta first thing in the morning?
No, I'm not.
Scrap the oatmeal, put pasta in there.
Okay.
You can eat the oatmeal also, but so here's what I tell everybody. Your body is on like a 24-hour lag from what you eat. Okay. Some nutritionists are going to argue that the pasta is taking effect in 12 hours. I just make it simple for you guys to understand, right? 24 hours. So if I want to run fast tomorrow morning, 24 hours from then, I got to eat some pasta. Okay. And so I tell everybody, you should be eating pasta 8 times a day. It don't have to be a lot. It can just be 2 cups, right? Like a quart size, half of a quart size baggie, like 2 cups of pasta. Like throughout the day is a lot better than just eating 3 big meals of it, okay? Right. Because that way you're keeping your body fueled with the pasta. I'm not against eating oatmeal, but oatmeal to me, like, you know what I'm gonna tell you? All these dudes talking about I eat oatmeals and almonds for breakfast, but then I'm not working out very well. And I'm like, yeah, start my day off with some pasta, I'm gonna be just fine.
Okay.
And I don't care what else you eat, Lan. Like, I don't care if you eat eggs and bacon and toast and all that other stuff. Just have a little bit of pasta with breakfast.
I mean,